group of men who claim that are assembly members are not assembly members. They are not existing. I want it to be on record. I accepted that peace accord to give them a floating. That is the truth. There was nothing in that peace accord that's a constitutional issue. It's a political solution to a problem. And I accepted it because these were people that were eating in my house. These were people that have helped pay their children's school fees when I wasn't even a governor. So what is the thing there? Yeah, we might have a division, but I believe that one day we could also come together. And that was the reason I did it. But I think it's gotten to a time when I need to make a statement on this thing so that they understand that they're not existing. Their existence is me allowing them to exist.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Rivers State politics has entered a new cosmic level of drama. The Rivers State House of Assembly has launched another impeachment against Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odu. And this time, the sparks are flying every direction. What is happening right now? The Rivers State House of Assembly has formally begun impeachment proceedings against Governor Fubara, accusing him of gross misconduct, refusal to obey constitutional mandates, and ignoring the legislature. Legislature claim Fubara has snubbed the assembly, refused to present a supplementary budget, and disrespected constitutional checks and balances. I'm going to play a video for you to see and hear what some other political analysts in the state has to say about this, because the assembly has now asked the chief judge to constitute an investigative panel into gross misconduct allegation. But then Fubara has demonstrated exceptional intelligence. If the ex parte order was indeed manipulated by the Chief Justice, it raises concerns about the impartiality of the judiciary. How can an ex parte order be issued against a Chief Justice who oversees the assignment of cases to judges in Rivers State? The impeachment appears unlikely to succeed. Just breaking in that the Rivers State High Court, sitting at Oyibo local government in Port Harcourt, has restrained the Chief Justice of Rivers State from receiving impeachment notice from the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, the clerk, and 29 others. Yeah, several lawmakers initially opposed the impeachment, urging mercy and a political solution instead of confrontation. Yet, within 48 hours, 4 of these same lawmakers did a full U-turn and threw their weight behind impeachment talk about political flip-flop. You can guess who is behind this movement: the FCT minister. Now, just when the assembly seemed unstoppable, a Rivers State High Court slapped an interim injunction on the impeachment process, temporarily blocking the assembly from moving any further. The judge's order prevents the speaker and the assembly leaders from advancing the impeachment until at least January 23rd, 2026. This is a legal ambush from the Fubara camp, and it has thrown the whole thing into chaotic uncertainty. On one side, assembly leaders insist this is constitutional. They are just doing their job to defend the state and uphold the law. On the other side, critics say that this is political theater, a power grab played out in the corridor of Port Harcourt that could have serious consequences. Is this legitimate accountability or just political revenge? Is this judiciary being weaponized, or is this a necessary check on an overreacting executive? I'm going to play a video for you to see what other political stakeholders in the state are saying about this whole process. These questions are dividing believers and critics alike throughout Rivers State and Nigeria at large. What is at stake here? If Governor Fubara is removed, a shake-up of state leadership, a change in political alliance ahead of 2027 election, power struggle between key political heavyweights, including those loyal to the former governor of Rivers State and the FCT minister, Sh0ck, and national political figures. As you know, we reported the last time that the Governors Forum, APC, South have thrown their full weight behind Governor Fubara to defend him and make sure that the issue of godfatherism in Rivers State ends. Whether you call it a political, constitutional necessity or political welfare, this impeachment attempt is the biggest political showdown in Rivers State right now. What's to watch next? Will the court fully stop the impeachment? Will the assembly respond with legal counter move? Will Fubara defend his office or crumble under pressure? Only time and more drama will tell. I'm going to play a video for you to see what other stakeholders in Rivers State is talking about. Don't forget to drop your comment if you think that Fubara should be impeached or that this is just a political prosecution. Tell us below. Like, share, and subscribe for more political breakdowns in Rivers State. Thank you.
Rivers State is that the governor refused to present a supplementary budget. Now, recall that it's in public notice that the governor himself said that when he came back on board, that he has about 600 billion naira in the coffers of Rivers State government. That's what the governor said by himself. Now, when after the crisis we had, the governor met with Martina Mehule, who is the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, and Major Jack, the leader, and 3 other leaders or elders in Rivers State in one of the leaders' house, where they were discussing a way forward. In that meeting, the governor put up to them that, one, we have agreed that we need to move forward. So there are 3 lawmakers that were on our side. That is Right Honorable Oko Jumbo, Sukari Goodboy Sukari, and the Adolphus needs to be recorded, because remember that even the Supreme Court judgment covers them. That's one. And Martins raised in that meeting that the governor should present a supplementary budget, that the interest of Rivers State House of Assembly was not captured. And the governor said, we are in November. If the interest of Rivers State House of Assembly was not captured, me too, I did not make any input. And let us be patient. December is by the corner, 2025. When I will present a appropriation bill, every other interest that is not captured will be captured. There is no need. The year has already ended. And they said, you must present the budget. And the governor said, I don't have a need for supplementary budget. Record that the man that we know whether we have a need or not is the governor. And the man has said, I don't have a need because I have a running program. Yes, we did not envisage what happened to us, but the state of emergency came. We must live by the reality of times. I do not need more money. We have not implemented this budget to 100%. Remember that the lifespan of every appropriation bill is 12 months. Even though the framers of the Constitution never envisaged that in between there will be state of emergency that led to the presentation of budget by a bus. So the lifespan of that budget is still running. If the governor have said, don't be worried, by December, we are going to present a new appropriation bill where all interest that was not captured initially will be captured. And they insisted because they want to satisfy their ego and all of that. So as it stands today, the governor do not need more money outside what is appropriated.